baby. Starting up. Cool, cool, cool. Hello? Yeah? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. What? Oh, yeah, sure, give me a second. Are you by the claims and customs right now?
Am I where?
Where are you? Are you like by the lost counter right now?
No, I'm in the back. I was entirely sure that in the break zone.
I feel like it still has to be in the building because it's given me a range and it looks like it's there.
Look like it's in the front.
Let's see.
It might both be dumb, but I'm just so frustrated because I have too much stuff on my hands. For the printer, the scanner.
It's pointing in the. It's just giving me a big area. Let me try and reload the app real quick.
Yeah, it normally does, but sometimes you do. Sometimes it gives a really specific area whenever I was at the front. I was picking you up. Exactly where it shows me at.
Do you want me to play the sound on it? Okay, guys. There we go. Alright. Let's get this started. So, welcome everyone. I don't even know who's watching. But, welcome anyway. So, my wife lost her phone, so I had to help her find it. Shout out to the Find My Phone app. You are the MVP today. Woot woot. Alright, so what we're doing here is we're giving these cards a nice healthy cleansing acetone bath. And I've tried doing this with Q-tips, cotton balls, paper towel, tissues, bunch of different stuff. Literally, like, anything you can think of, I've tried. What I found works best is these cotton oval pads that ladies or guys, I guess anyone uses to remove makeup. You can get a pack of 80 of them at Dollar General for like $1.50. And then the acetone I'm using, of course, it's just 100% acetone. Nail polish remover. Just 100%. Anything less than 100% is unacceptable. And will go in the boohoo hole. Now, nice thing though is you don't need to 100% clean off everything. So really, you can leave the borders. It's not going to matter if they're still on there, because the card art in front of this is going to have borders. If anything, it's just going to match up and it's going to make the card look better. You do need to remove the stars and the attribute, because we will, in some cases, leave those blank. We don't want the red shining through and mixing with the other attribute. And then, of course, the card art itself. So really, the border, if it's white, you don't have to worry about it. Just get the card art. But that is what we are worried about. Yeah. Awesome. We'll let that rest for a second. Wish my table wasn't so wobbly. It's a good idea if you're doing this a lot to wear gloves. I wore gloves in the last stream, and I got sick of wearing gloves. I like to feel the moisture, you know. I don't like a thin layer of rubber inhibiting my ability to perform properly. As I'm sure you guys know, adequate performance is paramount when you're doing anything. Whether it's making custom cards or anything else. So let's see. I've got 9 listed on eBay. And I thought I was going to get them done before someone bought them, but someone went and bought 4 of them just right off the bat. And I was just like, oh shoot, I'm not ready for this. And now we're here. Oh, speaking of which, I've got to reply to that customer's message. Well, maybe I'll tell him to tune into the stream. I'm gonna get some Amon Amarth playing here, because been really into that lately. Awesome. What a cool person. It's not about the pressure. It's about the speed. It's about the speed. Yeah, just rip those chords. Like an enemy. Faster. Stronger. Alright, so we're going to be working on these 4 boys. Gonna get a cup, gonna get our paint, and then we're gonna get some rubbing alcohol to thin out the paint, make the paint dry a little quicker. Ooh, we got our first like. That's pretty cool. Joji time. Oh my gosh, we've got 2 likes. What? That's crazy. I mean, this stream probably isn't going to be up for very long because I'm playing so much copyrighted music. But it's not about that. It's about being on here and hanging out with people that I don't even know. That's the point. That's the point. I think this is the one I really like. White satin. Beautiful. Pills, that's the one I'm thinking of. There we go. I was listening to Joji Radio when I was jogging one day, and this came up, and I'm like, oh, what a perfect situation for this song to be playing. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Buttercup time. Yeah.
for all of us, Farmers is here for you. And if you're on the roads for us, well, we're here for you too.
Together, I was last string, and you walk away.
You were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind. Love so hard to find. Your feelings change like the weather. Went from red red.
I love the meme with Reagan. He's like, "We got him. We got him." Baby, this is my command. Won't you understand? This is my command. Make my baby understand. Ooh, I just had an idea. Let me give this a try. So, the thing is, with these cards and with this style of doing it, they're really thick. They're like Hobby League cards. So, what I want to try out here is I'm going to kind of mix the strategies together. I'm going to take the backing off of these and see if they're thin enough to be playable. Because as of right now, they're thick. Like, they're twice as thick as regular Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I'm going to see if that works. So I'm going to put this in a nice warm bucket of water. And we are going to see... We're going to see what we see. We're going to see what we see. Let's see what happens. We're gonna let that one sit there and see what happens. Because I am muy interesante with what would happen. Jeez, I've barely touched my coffee. Alright, we're gonna pause the painting for a minute. Break out the skizzers. And here we go. These up for a minute. Alright. Now we just need a toothpick and we can clean up around the edges. Jeez, why is this song so good? See, I think that live streaming as a small channel is kind of cool. Because, like, it still gives me that feeling of, you know, this small amount of connection. But I know I don't really have to monitor what I say as much because no one's really going to watch it. But it's also just nice to know that if I do say anything cool, I can always go in my timeline, find my stream, and then download it and snip those parts. So it's really cool. So I think I'm going to talk about my marriage here for a second, since we got this stuff going on. As some of you may know, if you tune into one of my other live streams, I got married, which is pretty cool. I will say, I don't think marriage is what people think it is today. Like, I know, like, oh, we love romance, and we love, like, I guess the social aspect of it, like, we love, like, just not being alone, I guess. But I think way too many people kind of use it either as a crutch or just to try and be happy. And it's like, you can't go into marriage thinking life is just automatically going to get better. And you can't really go into any relationship just thinking, this is not this is not the music that I need for this kind of talk. It hits, though. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. There we go. That's a bit better. If you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm removing the paint around the attribute and the stars, just because it looks really cool when the secret shines through it. But what I was talking about, marriage. And I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm mainly just wanted to talk about how it's affected me and just how I feel right now, I guess, being a newlywed. And, I mean, feelings change. Your feelings are going to change day to day. I think marriage has definitely changed me a little bit. I definitely love saying wife. Ooh. Like, if you guys know John Mulaney, and man, I gotta tell you, John Mulaney is probably one of my favorite comedians. I love he's kind of a younger guy, but I feel like I'm very relatable to him. Like, he's very relatable. But even he said, the power of the word wife. Get away from my wife. That's my wife. Wife! Grab a roll of toilet paper. There's none in here. Yeah. It's definitely nice. I think I've called Tabitha wife more than, like, her actual name. And it's a label. It's a label. Like, I could call her, soulmate or something else, but it's like the next tier up. It's just respectable, wife. And I love it when she calls me husband. It's so nice. But I don't think people appreciate marriage like they should. I think that too much of what goes on today for marriage is mainly people, they want to feel different, or they want to feel something. Now, I'm not saying that's true for everyone, but I've definitely seen some cases where it's just people have gone through several marriages, or they're forced into marriage for one reason or another. And it's like, I don't think people understand that it's supposed to be a deeper bond. And, like, dating especially, at least for what I believe, I think when you date, you should have it in mind that, hey, I'm dating for a purpose. I'm dating for, I guess, my reasons for, because I want to share life with someone, and I want someone to understand me, and I just want to share life with someone. But it's all not about you either. Like, you can go into marriage with your own wants and desires and reasons, but, there's a whole other person. There's a whole other person. It's like, say you're driving a car, okay? When you say, oh, I'm getting married because I want this, okay? Let's say that's a certain destination. So you got married with a destination in mind. This other person might be in the passenger seat, if, depending on their personality. And you might not even ask them, hey, I know we're getting married, like, what's your idea of marriage? I don't think people talk enough about it preemptively. Like, marriage is supposed to be a huge deal. People spend tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars on this ceremony, on catering, on decorations, on guests. It's it's a huge undertaking. And being the wedding photographer and videographer, I know that everything, it's all the details, everything's so meticulous, so planned out. Sometimes not very well planned out, but it's still a huge, huge event. It's supposed to be, you know, you're only supposed to get married once. And I know things happen. Life happens. Sometimes marriages don't work out. Sometimes people just stop pretending to be something they're not. And that's rough. That's really hard. Stuff like that can destroy families. It can destroy people's lives. There's a lot of pain that can go along with a failed marriage, or with a marriage with a partner who wanted to get married for nefarious purposes, or just for something that's not pure. Ooh. Will I add a foil name too? Reading a comment off of YouTube here. I could add a foil name too. Where's my blue eyes that I actually had finished? Let me see what I did with that one, because that one looked cool. That one looked really cool. There you are. Inside. Let's see. Oh, there's my wife. This was my first event, YCS 200. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh for like a couple months because I wanted to get into it and like join the community. And she ended up going with me down to YCS 200, and it was so cool because they had like these custom field centers. And yeah, this was an awesome event. My first battle, I played Blue Eyes, and my first match was a Red Eyes player. And I freaking destroyed him. It was hilarious. Let's see. Oh wait, here we go. There it is. Yeah, see, that's the problem with these. They're a little thick. I didn't make the name... So this is what it's going to look like once it's finished. I didn't make the name shiny on these ones. I think I should. I think that'd be... It's going to add a few more minutes to making these, but I guess that's worth it. That does... I think it would look better if it did have a secret shining through the name. That'd look cool. Alright, putting these back away. Gosh, I love these Ultimate Guard boxes. Hashtag 2020 is the best year ever. Worlds apart. Alright, now back to what I was saying. Let's see, I was talking about people's motives who are unpure for marriage. Yeah. Like, I know some people might want to marry you, maybe if you've got a rich family. Maybe if they think you're just attractive and they just want that physical pleasure. There's a really good book called The 5 Love Languages. If anyone cares, I would definitely encourage you to read it. If you're having trouble with relationships, or you just want to know how you would feel loved and what would make you feel loved more, The 5 Love Languages is a really, really good book. And I'm getting a call. Interesting. What's up? You got 5 seconds. Okay. Alright, bye. It's my sister. She calls me all the time. But yeah, I know The 5 Love Languages is a really, really good book. So the 5 love languages are physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, gifts, and acts of service. Those are the 5 main ones. So, like, physical touch, and I'm just going to abridge it. Physical touch is, a pat on the head, a hug, arm around the shoulder, arm around the hip, even, like, a kiss. Like, that's pretty generic. But it's more than sex. Like, the physical touch can be a lot more than sex. It can be like, I'm reading a book and my wife puts her hand on my leg. Like, that's something that'd be considered a physical touch and would, like, fill up your love bucket a bit. Words of affirmation are like, oh, you look so beautiful today. Oh, those custom cards you made look super freaking dope. You should sell them and make more. Stuff like that. Something that's encouraging, something that just lifts you up. That's a really good way to express affection for your partner. Now, really, what's nice about relationships is sometimes your love languages can match up. And you'll be like, oh, I would love it if my husband got me a gift. So I'm going to get my husband a gift. And lo and behold, oh, gifts are a perfect way to express love to your husband because that's one of his love languages. Sometimes they don't match up. Sometimes, like in my situation, my wife's love languages are physical touch and quality time. She loves spending quality time with me. She loves head scratches, hand touches, anything. Anything. It makes her feel so happy. Now me, my love languages are words of affirmation and acts of service. I love it when she says nice things to me. I love it when she does things for me. And this is... and I know that sounds kind of weird. Like, oh, I love it when she does things for me. But it's really like a... I don't know. I value my time, like, a lot. And I do things that I really enjoy. And sometimes it's hard to do things that I don't enjoy, even for another person. I'm not saying I don't love touching my wife, because I do. I really do. But sometimes I'll be really distracted and I'll want to do something else. Or I'll be just in a work mode and I won't want to sit down. So it's kind of an understanding that after you get married, your life isn't really your own to an extent. Like, you can still do most things you want and stuff like that. But you've always got to consider the feelings of your partner now. So, like, if any of you guys have ever, like, lived on your own, or maybe you went straight from living at home to getting married and then moving in, you didn't really have time to kind of digest things as they happen. And now you're just in one spot with this person, and you're like, ah! So it's a really hard balance. So, like, me and my wife, we moved in a little bit before we got married, and so we've been moved in since December. So about five months at this point we've been moved in, and I think it's taken like just that long. Like, it's definitely taken the full 6 months for us to like get settled in. And I guess a lot of that comes from like the stress of setting up the wedding and sorting things out and still working, and then Corona hit and everything just went crazy. But 6 months, and now we're finally starting to settle in. some of the happiest moments that we've had so far have just been she got home from work and we sat down on the couch, we played Animal Crossing, and we watched some Netflix. But we did it as a married couple, and we were both just like, oh, this is so great! We're married and we're just doing stuff. We're just doing stuff together, at our home together, married, under a blanket together, here, at our home that we're in, together. And I know that sounds kind of dumb, but it was really cool. It was really cool just to sit in each other's presence and just sit there and just connect. And it's like, it's awesome because even though I'm super geeky, guys, okay? I'm super geeky. I know there's got to be a few people who have been like, what? Sam got married? Ha! Who would marry that guy? Well, I'll tell you, I got married to someone who totally understands how geeky and how weird I am, but still accepts me because she believes, thank God, she believes that I'm a really awesome person. So that's pretty much how I got married. And really, that was pretty much my only requirement in a wife, was I really needed someone for me emotionally who just appreciated who I am. And just was like, all right, you're this way, and that's cool. Like, I feel like that's really hard to find. Like, obviously, I'm not a perfect person by any means at all. I've got problems, she's got problems. We both know that. We're not perfect people. But things like this, if you can do what you like in balance to the rest of your life, then it's fine. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if I still had to look up renter's insurance and I still had to look up car insurance, all right? That's just basic. It's just basic. Like, you can do what you want, just be responsible. And it's especially easy if you've got a partner, like my wife, who is really, really good at asking me, hey, what'd you do today? Hey, were you productive today? Hey, did you spend all day on yugioh Pro not working? And I'll just be like, maybe. Maybe there was a little bit more I could have gotten done, maybe. But no, I think I know that my wife is a great person. And from how many times she gets hit on at work, I know she's a great person. Because everybody wants her. Tell me all the time how many people just like roll up on their little Walmart scooters and are just like, hey, you're pretty cute, can I get your number? And I'm like, yeah, she is pretty cute. Alright, so now that we're about this far through it, let's take one of our blanks here. We are going to, I'm just going to cut one of these out to make it a little easier. Here we go. So this will give us a rough draft of what it's going to look like. And we'll see if we need to add anything, take anything out. See if there's any spots like in the front. Sometimes the secret rare can like kind of bleed through the paint a little bit, so you need to touch it up. But I think that looks pretty dope, to be honest. Yeah, the secret is nice. I think in the next play set, I'm gonna play around with how I want like the secret. Maybe I'll have the secret like come through the magician's staff or something cool like that. But as of right now, that looks pretty good. I did see a few spots up here right underneath the name where I need to touch up. But other than that, this looks pretty good. Nice. Oh man, I need to wash out this brush. It's gotten too hard. Alright guys, so this is coming close to the end. We're going to be wrapping it up here pretty soon. I do want to extend a special note here real quick. I have these soul prisons printed out, and after I get them all finished up, I think they're going to look pretty cool. We've got the Kaiba brothers, we've got Solomon, a little bit of cleanup on the paint, but then after that, these are going to be like some really cool tokens. So, for everyone that's watching right now, because I see there's 3 people, and I've got 3 soul prisons, if you guys want to win one of these, share the link to my channel on your social media, and then tag me in it. And I'll have my tags in the description. And then by this time on Monday, tune in to another live stream where I'm doing some more customs. And I will announce the winners, and then you guys can DM me. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to actually comment all of my social handles so that no matter what platform you're on, you can tag me and I'll see it. Okay, so on Instagram, alright, I am, get up here, there we go. Oh wow, we just jumped up to 5 viewers. Moose Chocolate, did the stream just start? Oh, sorry dudes. I was actually getting ready to end the stream, but I guess I'll keep going. I don't really have anything else to do. I guess I should start my streams later in the day. Okay. Well, alright, so for you guys that just tuned in, because wow, we've got a whopping 5 viewers right now. That is nuts. For you guys that just tuned in, I've went through the whole process of painting my Oricas, explaining some things, showing some different details, and talking about my marriage. So I would definitely encourage you guys, if you're in a relationship, if you guys are in a serious relationship or thinking about a serious relationship, to kind of rewatch the last like 10 minutes of the stream. Also, to check out the book called The 5 Love Languages, because that was a book that really helped out like my relationship and kind of the whole process of things. But it also teaches you how to find your partner's love language and how to find your own love language so that you can communicate your needs to your partner and, you know, just have a better overall relationship with them. So yeah, that is the 5 love languages by... Who is that by? I am not good with authors at all. Oh, also, I have I have these soul prisons. Right now I'm doing a giveaway. I've got Kaiba, Mokuba, and Solomon. I'm doing a giveaway for the soul prisons. And the whole thing is, if you guys add me on social media and share my YouTube channel link, then you'll be slapped in a... Oh, I should just start a Gleam at this point. I'm just gonna start a Gleam. I'll post the Gleam in the comments here in just a second. Yeah, I'll just start a Gleam. I should have done that earlier, but I didn't think about it. But no, for the most part, I was talking about how I recently got married, if you guys hadn't seen that live stream. Had to live stream it. Not a lot of people could be there. A lot of my grandparents couldn't be there. So I live streamed it, and they were really happy to see it. GoGleam.io. And it was really fun to live stream it. And some subscribers commented and said congratulations, and it was a really nice, wholesome moment. It was really nice. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna start this Gleam. Ooh, we got a lot of comments coming through. What's this all about? You an artist? Congrats! I want it. Dang, out of that bling bling. Got that bling bling? Yes, Moose Chocolate. So let's see. So I'll start a giveaway on Gleam, and I will post it on my Facebook, Twitter, Insta, all that good stuff. So all of you guys that viewed the stream and want to participate and want to win one of these soul prisons when they're done, all you have to do is just follow the Gleam stuff, like my socials, and share my links, and then 3 people are gonna come out with some pretty dope looking tokens. Tokens or field centers. But yeah, it's gonna be those soul prisons. But yeah, let's see. So I've been married since the 25th of April. So it's been a little bit, but not that long. I'm fairly newlywed. But we've been dating for 5 years. So at year 2, we had a rough patch. And I think year 2 is really the tough point, because you've gone through the first year, you've gone through all the awkwardness of like family gatherings and stuff like that. You're starting to kind of get more accepted into their everyday life and be more connected with their family. And then once year 2 rolls around, I feel like things start getting a little relaxed. And I think that's when like a lot of tension kind of comes out. Like a lot of like, oh my god, I cannot stand you right now. Or like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're still doing this. Like it's kind of rough to say, but like if you can make it past the year 2 mark, then I feel like you've got a really good chance of having a decent marriage. Alright, new competition. Soul Prison. Soul Prison Lottery. There we go. We'll do that. Starts today. And we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it next week, so it's got some time to go around. Follow and like my socials. Cool. Alright guys, and I'm gonna share this on everything. But as of right now, this is all the headway we can make today. Once these are all done drying and everything, we will glue them on the backs of these, let them dry for a day, see how they look, and then we'll ship them off to the purchasers, and we'll have a lot of fun doing that. So let me finish up this gleam, and then I will end the stream, but at least you guys can get some good details off of this. So let's see. So let's do Facebook. www.facebook. I think I can just do /Scalec, right? Yeah. See if that takes you. Oh, nope, that is incorrect. Okay. But yeah, I'm not an artist. But I do love crafts. I definitely love crafts. And I definitely love making money off of my crafts. So it all tends to come full circle eventually. Alright, so we're going to load this up. Log on to Gleam real quick. Gleam. Link. Oh, that's right. It's Scalec YT. Scalec YT. That's what it is. Not a valid Facebook page. Yes, it is. What are you talking about? Maybe it doesn't like the... Oh, it's because there's an M for the mobile. That's right. There we go. Soul Prison. There we go. Alrighty, everyone. Soul Prison Lottery. Awesome. Sweet. Alright, so it is up. I'm going to copy the link. There we go. Landing page. There we go. Oh my gosh. I am like having a seizure right now. Where's my landing page?
Take me to the landing page.
There we go. Okay. Copy this. Man, I have not done a Gleam giveaway in a long time. I guess I haven't really had anything cool to give away lately, so I guess that makes sense. Alright, there we go. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here we go. There is the Gleam Lottery. There we go, and I'll also put it in the comment section. There we go. So if you guys do want to jump on that, you have the chance now. I've just got the Facebook up there, so I will have more entries set up after the stream ends, which is going to be right about now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so thank you again to everyone for watching. Smash like, smash subscribe so you can get updated videos on the Gleam contest. And I guess I'll see you guys next time I do a live video. Alright. We'll see you later, guys. And gals, guys and gals.